Hello there. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see if I'm on. There we go. I think I'm on. Hello. Good morning. Happy Thursday. So I maybe am a little bit late. I think I am. I had to replace the battery on my computer last night. And so my computer is showing that it's 9 o'clock on the dot. But I just looked at my phone and it's 9:13. Whoops. So if I'm late, I apologize. I will have to figure out which clock is wrong, because obviously one of them is. Uh, yeah, so I don't know. Fun technology things. So here we go. That's okay. We're here. It's Thursday morning. Glad to be here. Excited to be talking about this topic today because this is something that I see people struggling with all the time, and it's wearing too many hats. So many hats that it gets overwhelming, that we are screaming towards burnout, that there are just so many challenges, especially as a solopreneur. Like, we have to be very aware that as a solopreneur, by definition, we're doing it all until we are ready to start delegating and growing a team. And I also think that solopreneurs, just because you have a team, you can still be the solopreneur. Like, for me, the solopreneur means the buck stops with you. Everything, you are running everything. You can have a team to delegate, but you're still a solopreneur. And I am determined to stay a solopreneur for my entire business life because I don't want to have employees. And I like having a team and a flexible team, people that I can pull in when I need to pull in. Um, and that just seems to work for me. And so that's what I want to help you build too. So if you're new here, I want to say welcome. My name is Tiffany Huckelman, and I am the founder of Lone Orange, where we help overwhelmed solopreneurs who are mission driven, be able to scale their businesses beyond themselves. And today, let's talk about probably one of the most common problems that solopreneurs has, and that's wearing so many hats. Again, as solopreneurs, we're doing it all. So we are wearing the hats of marketing. We're going to have some props here today. Let me make sure you can see the hats as I put them on. So think about all the hats you're wearing. Think about all the things that are on your plate that you're doing in your business. You got marketing. You're doing accounting. You're doing all your scheduling and your admin, your networking, your copywriting, you're doing graphics, you're doing email management, you're prospecting, you're doing strategic planning, and you're putting out all the fires. And that one's not going to stay up because it's too little for my head. But I think you get the point. Like, how many hats are you wearing? To the point where I can be down here and have my hats all the way up here because there's so much for you to be doing. Think about that. This is a lot to juggle. Like, I can't keep, I can't keep this on my head because there's a lot to juggle. And I'm constantly taking them on and off. Now I'm doing marketing, now I'm doing accounting, now I'm doing scheduling, now I'm doing admin, now I'm doing the graphic design, now I'm doing the bookkeeping, now I'm doing the decision making. Now, when do I sleep? When do I take care of my family? When do I take care of myself? What is on your plate? How many hats are you wearing that are starting to be too much, starting to be too much to juggle, starting to be too much to handle in your business? Anybody feeling that way? If you are watching live, raise your hand, put a comment below so I can see that you get what I mean, that you hear, that you can totally relate. If you're watching on replay, put a comment below. How many hats are you wearing? Tell me if you get what I'm saying too, if you can totally relate. My suspicion is everyone can. Even if you're not a business owner and are watching this, my suspicion is you can relate too. And just thinking about all the tasks, all the responsibilities, all the things that you have to do that are on your plate. And I want to help you get some off your plate. So if you are a solopreneur, I've got two things for you. First of all, I'm going to be holding a delegation challenge starting January 24th. The details will be coming out soon. I'll be sharing the registration page soon. There'll be a free challenge, 5-day challenge, and I hope that you come join us and make it part of your 2022 plans to start getting some things off your plate. And this challenge will get you to that point. And the second thing, though, I want to offer you something right now. I've put together a free guide called 3 Things Every Solopreneur Needs to Hand Off Right Now. 3 things every solopreneur needs to hand off right now. So if you are thinking, yes, I need to get something off my plate, but I don't know where to start, I don't know how to delegate, I don't like, what can I delegate? I want you to download, I want you to get this free PDF guide. I will put the link in the comments below when I'm done. I don't know if you know, but Facebook generally doesn't like links in the description that take you outside of Facebook. So whatever. I'm going to put the link below in the comments as soon as I'm off of here. Get that guide now. Get these 3 things and get them off your plate. And then come join me on January 24th for the delegation challenge. It was funny, as I was kind of thinking about delegation, I looked up in my files and I was thinking about my whole delegation journey. And I actually found my notes from my very first coach. And it's kind of hilarious and kind of really cool to look back on now, because now I can celebrate how far I've come. But some of the notes were start getting people to help me with this, that, and the other thing. And then I wrote, but how do I delegate? What should I delegate? I really didn't know. And I remember being paralyzed with fear about delegating, because for me, I'm a doer. I am always the one to do the things. And so the idea of me handing that off and trusting that someone else is going to do it just as well as me, or that I'm not going to have to redo all their work, or that it's going to actually save me time, or that it's going to actually be a good investment. Like, all of those are very real fears that I had, and they were in my notes from my 2011 was that my first coaching experience, and she was challenging me to delegate. And I thought, this is impossible. I can't do it. And now I delegate a lot. I've got a team that I trust. I've learned a ton about figuring out what to delegate and how to go about delegating that. So if you haven't already, get your free copy of 3 Things Every Solopreneur Needs to Hand Off Right Now, and go get it right now. And then plan on coming to join me the week of January 24th for the delegation challenge. I will have the landing page up as soon as I can so you can sign up. Hopefully by Thursday next week, I'll have that ready to go. But certainly watch for that and plan on joining me, but put it on your calendar. All right, my friends, it is time to get all these hats and start delegating some of them so you can balance the ones that you are best at, the ones that you can handle, and the ones that you are meant to do, the ones that are your best hats, your best fit. All right, friends, I hope this is helpful. Go get that the free guide, and I will see you next Thursday at 9 a.m. Central, like always. Until then, have a fabulous week. Bye-bye.